Hey there, it is Kit Cassingham with Live in Focused Energy. You remember, I'm the founder of and Chief Energizing Officer at Live in Focused Energy. Walking is my theme, and it is so today as well. I want to talk about walking on, walking in, and walking to. Dr. Leffler was one of my geography professors, a wonderful old man. He was old when I was in college, and then he got older. He always said that you'd never really know a place until you've walked the land. I knew he was right, but it still sounded pretty crazy to me. Through the years, though, I came to truly understand and appreciate his pearls about walking the land. I am a walker. I have walked to school most days of my life. You know, that uphill both ways in 2 feet of snow. Well, not really, but I did walk a lot. And sometimes a long distance because I could and because it was fun. Through the years, I have, in addition to walking to school, I have backpacked. I have climbed mountains. I've skied hut to hut. I've walked beaches. I have walked through many cities. I, for example, have walked Philadelphia, Boston, New York City, Montreal, Denver, of course, and San Francisco. And that was probably my first city to really walk and get to know. I've also climbed the steps of the bell towers at Notre Dame. I've scaled to castle parapets. Loved to walk to the highest point in towns across Europe. Did that with my ex-husband when we were in Europe back in '85. I've walked up to and along the Great Wall twice now. Let's see, what else have I done? Done the perimeter trail in Ouray. I walked from Ridgeway to Ouray once. And I bushwhacked up to Kelowna for a cup of coffee once. All great adventures. I've loved every step of the way. What's up next for me? That short little 800-ish kilometer pilgrimage, the Camino de Santiago. I'm walking from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in the French Pyrenees all the way across the northern edge of Spain to the northwest city of Santiago. After that, I think I could do the Inca Trail, the Scottish Highlands. And you know, there must be some trails begging me in Greece, South Africa, Scandinavia, Russia. I don't know. I like the idea of this walking vacation, though. I wish my husband liked it more because it'd be a lot more fun to go with him as well. So I've talked about what I have walked on. Now I'm going to talk about what I've walked in, because you must be wondering, with all of those steps, what was I walking in? Well, the traditional tennis shoes and hiking boots, of course. But I've also done a lot of walking in my Merrells, in Crocs, Famolaris, Danskos, even in my flip-flops. Drives people nuts, but it's comfortable for me, so who cares? Some people are worried that I don't have enough arch support. Others are worried that I don't have ankle support. One, I have strong arches and ankles, so I don't feel like I need support there. I also have this belief that if you pamper something or support it too much, you actually end up weakening it. So like if you put your arm in a cast, when you take the cast off, those muscles are kind of shriveled and weak, and you have to work to build them up. I feel the same way with my arches and ankles. So I don't really like walking in my hiking boots anymore, even though they didn't give me a lot of ankle support at the time. They just they more were screed-proof than ankle support. But now I've discovered barefoot walking. You're wondering, barefoot? Well, yeah. Not really barefoot, but barefoot-like. I want to show you the variety of shoes I've walked in, starting with, and here they are. You may have wondered what I had here behind me. This is, through the years, let's see if I can get that close enough. Yeah. Through the years, these are the beloved shoes I have walked in. Of course, these are my treasured 45-year-old leather, no insole, well, no cushioned insole hiking boot. The leather is starting to give. I really wanted to do the Camino in these babies. One, they're probably too heavy, but I don't think they'll make it, even though they have fairly brand new soles. But my first barefoot shoes were Xero shoes, that they're the do-it-yourself kind. People have loved these things to look at on my feet. I love walking in them. And they're my own design. I like them. Then I advanced to the Xeroshoes Venturi, or it looks like the word venture, but I think they pronounce it Venturi. And then I have my Z-Treks and Z-Trails. I love these also. Not do it myself, but that's okay. This winter I bought my oboes and got some good miles in on these puppies. And this is what I was going to walk the Camino in. Good tread. I mean, I could do gravel, sand. I hear there's some river bottom, like smooth rock. I think I'll encounter some snow, but I thought these would be perfect. And then I discovered the Prios. These are Xero shoes. These are not. And I've got a good tread. Haven't had to experience any snow in them. I haven't had snow in them, but I'm looking forward to walking in these. So these are the two shoes I'm taking on the Camino. These will be for showers and easy days of walking. But I understand there is another hiking shoe coming along from Xero. I'm kind of hoping I get to a pair of those before I leave, because I think they may be just enough variety. And besides that, I believe that you want to have at least 2 pair of walking shoes so that your shoes and your feet get a break. I put these Prios on the other day after having worn comfortable but still dress pant shoes that I wore at my conference for 3 days. The sigh of relief my feet gave after slipping into those Prios was almost audible. It's like putting on a soft pair of leather gloves. It's just hardly there, but you've got that extra protection. Love them. It's really nice to get back into them. So we've talked about what I've walked on, the myriad kinds of trails and walks, what I've walked in, the different kinds of shoes, from very silly to very... And I didn't have a problem. Never walked more than a few miles at a time in them, but I won't walk the Camino in heels. So now comes the question of, what am I walking to? Today is day 40 of my daily live streams. I have had a lot of fun, and this daily video effort has really built my confidence. I have shared with you a variety of things. First of all, I've struggled with being ill-prepared at times. I've struggled with distractions. You've noticed when my brain kind of short-circuited, got distracted perhaps by other things going on. I've struggled with a yowly cat and bad internet. But through that, I believe I've shared pearls. I know I've given you frameworks. And I've tried to be silly because that's kind of who I am at times. But walking to also means there's change. Today is my last daily stream. I'm not leaving you, not completely, but I've decided that it's going to be a better use of our time if I do more weekly-ish streams. And I'm figuring that I will do weekly to bi-weekly. So I'm going to be able to do 5 to 10 streams through the summer before I leave for Spain. And during those streams, I want to share the lessons from my life that I have used to help me get to where I am, the ups and downs, so that maybe you can extract some pearls that will help you in your life. So my new weekly-ish streams will start June 5th. I will start announcing the specific day and time as I figure it out. But in the meantime, I will spend my time figuring out what lessons do I want to share? What are the most poignant and valuable for me and therefore for you? So you can quit drinking from a fire hose if that's what it's felt like to you. I've had a couple people say, man, there's a lot. And other people say, more, more. So whichever side of the stream you're on, we'll slow it down to a nice weekly stream that you can dip into and out of as you want to and need to. Have a wonderful few weeks. I know I'm going to. And this is Kit Cassingham with Live in Focused Energy, bidding you a lovely afternoon. And if you've gotten some value from this, please share the video. And I hope you will check in with me as I start my weekly-ish streams the week of June 5th. Not on the 5th, but that week. Have a great day. Talk to you later.